then seeing if I have a charger. I do not have a charger in the car. No charger in the car. I do have my favorite drink packets. Oh, maybe it's in the box. Hi. Oh. Maybe it's not in the box. Nope, nope. No charger. That is not good. Not good. I need a charger. I bought my cat a cat scratcher. Okay. Well, no phone. Ah! Look at this. Is that a moth? It looks like a moth slash butterfly. It has whiskers. Uh, uh. Oh, okay. It didn't come in my car. That was scary. Okay. I'm gonna make my favorite drink, which is the Peak H2O Orange Cream. The best. My favorite. My favorite. Thank you for the like. I think I'm gonna put 2, but let's see how it tastes with 1. What's your favorite? This is my favorite. It has caffeine though. Dang, come on. I have to do live stream. I also have to do a video for this channel. It's my week. Nikki and I take turns. I want to wean myself off soda and just have drink packets, and then wean myself to like infused drinks with like cucumber, lemon. Like a good way for me to wean myself would be, man, that could have been a video topic. The benefits of water for weight loss and health and skin, and how to wean off of diet sodas and other drinks that are not good for the body. I definitely am not going cold turkey. Nope, I'm not going cold turkey. Man, the ice won't go down. Oh, it's frozen all the way. I could just have 1, but I'm being greedy. Oh, you had a pomegranate one your mom gave you? Nice. I have this one my job gives me. It has electrolytes. And then this used to be my favorite. The Tang used to be my favorite till I tasted this orange cream, and oh my gosh, so delicious. So delicious. I think, let me see if I think I threw away the box. I don't. 2 of these is for this 32 ounce here. The trainer from the other, oh, I'm at the gym. I'm at the gym. The trainer from the other gym is at this gym training too. Well, she's leaving. I like seeing thick workout instructors that the gym actually hired. Now it's probably gonna be too sweet. It's so yummy. It is just my favorite. Oops. I'm guilty of sodas. I drink them to live during summer work. They're so good. I don't know why. But this is so good too. Yeah, I love this. The best. Okay. The best. Yum. I'm gonna put my sneakers on. I am meeting with Nikki tomorrow. We meet every Sunday, God willing. I don't know if we're going live here. We probably are. It's just so much easier. But we want to do it exclusive in our, we want to give our members of our accountability group something exclusive. But it's just so much easier to just press live. Oh my gosh, so much easier. Making videos and editing, like, editing is the worst part of YouTube. The worst. It's just time consuming. Putting on my sneakers. I'm probably gonna make this like a 15 or 20 minute live. I have 30 minutes left for the 2 hours to get my max points for live stream on our channel. But I'll probably just split that up into, it's 8 minutes so far. I appreciate you talking to me. Man, I don't like making videos and people don't say anything, and I don't like being on a live stream and people don't say anything. It's discouraging. And I'm a big baby, so yeah. I'm a big baby, baby. I'm too old to be a baby. That's something I'm working on, kind of. No, I'm not. Let me just stop. I am not working on that. I'm working on other stuff right now, and I'm still a baby. I'm not ready to work on that one yet. I can't work on like 50 things at once. I'm here because I have to get the elliptical finished. I'm not finished. I know Nikki's finished. Yeah, but I'm not. But I'm about to be, God willing. Did I already mention? So if you're new to me, my name is Mieka. And I'm a struggling entrepreneur, struggling to make my dreams come true. I have 2 jobs, but I'm only doing one today. And I'm doing the one I normally don't do on Saturday. Normally I do hair. But instead I picked up Amazon overtime, which is going to be helpful. Ooh, it's 11:11, which is going to be helpful to burn calories. It's going to be helpful because I could listen to my headphones. I need to charge them. I could only use the approved Amazon ones. So now they're not allowing us to take the portable charger in. So I have to remember to charge all my stuff, because I would leave. I am so spoiled. I would leave. Uh-oh. You guys forgot to tell me about that moth butterfly out there. I would leave if I don't have my headphones. I cannot stay that long. Oh yeah, this will charge it. Because it just makes the night go so quick and nice. Okay. I'm gonna put it. So I used to take this in with me every day to Amazon. Oh, I do dreadlocks. I used to do braids, but I fell in love with dreadlocks. So that's what I do now for a living. And I love them. Yeah, so I used to take this in to charge my phone and my headphones if I need to, but well, that'll be charging it ready for work tonight. I'm working a different shift, so this is overtime shift. I have to print out a bunch of paperwork because I've requested meetings with the upper management of the building. So I got a lot of, I want to write up a report. It's not really a report, but I want to write up a report and print out a lot of papers and make copies so everyone in the meeting can have it, because what's happening at work is just unacceptable to me, in my opinion, and it's unethical and it's negligence. So I'm tired of saying the same thing to everybody. So I'm trying to go up a level, and hopefully the person, it's really my fourth. I have assistant manager, manager. So I requested with that the next level manager. So hopefully they'll be helpful. And we have an ethics line we could call. I could call the ethics line that's over Amazon, but it's just little stuff they could just fix. So I'm gonna climb every level within my building I can before I call the ethics line. And it's 3 men. All of those bosses are 3 men. So the lady I told, thanks. Yeah, I'm standing up for the rights, mostly the rights of everyone else in my department that don't know, especially new people. Amazon is hiring like crazy because it's peak season. It's peak season, you know, with the holidays coming, the shopping, major shopping. So they're hiring, and new people don't know. And people, I don't feel like if you reach your hand under the conveyor belt and plug in your phone to the outlet, it's instant fire. You know how many people I have to tell? I don't tell them. I try to go to them in a nice way, because the lady that I went to tell her what she was doing was not right, reported me to HR. Trying to get me fired. So and then also one time, a long time ago, this was years ago, in my other department, I was so mad at the people I was working with, because my work depended on if they were working, and they weren't working. So I went to the guy. I was far from him, but I was working with him, because I'd put stuff in a tray. Wa alaikum salam. I'd put stuff in a tray. Okay, I would get a big yellow tote, which would come in like 5 to 10 things, and I scan it and put each individual in a tray, and it goes down to him and his partner down there, which I can see them, but they're far, and they put it in the wall for the packers. Why the heck did this guy, he goes to the restroom without calling for someone to assist? Like, when you're in a group like that and people are counting on you, you can't just go to the bathroom. You have to press a buzzer. It makes a big loud noise. I don't know what we're talking about. I just need live stream time, Nikki. But right now we're talking about my job. That I have a meeting with 3 levels up managers, and because they need to fix the problems they're not fixing, which is not really a big deal, but it is, because people get fired from their negligence. And my performance, the biggest reason why I have a problem with it is because you could get fired for performance, which I would not, because I'm like above average. And I know how to not have time off task easy. So the chances of me getting fired is like 0.01%. And it would be an accidental fire. So if I unplug a cord to something, that is instant fire. If any of my body parts, including my hand, go under the conveyor belt, that's instant fire. If you do something that is really risky to your life, because they don't want lawsuits, this is my opinion, that's instant fire. But time off task and rate or quota, that's just a write-up. And I think you get 3 write-ups before you're fired. Anyway, back to the sorting person. So he went to the bathroom. When he goes to the bathroom, the trays are not moving, so I can't do my job. Only one person's tray's moving. So their rate is like 500 or 600 per hour, putting their items in the wall. And my rate, sorting, is like a $13.50. So if one goes to the bathroom, it's impossible for me to get the rate. You have to turn the thing on. So when he came back, and they're goofing around, talking to each other. I've had people throwing balls at each other when I'm up here trying to do my job and I can't. Just goofing off. So that's why I left that apartment, because my current apartment, I don't have to work with others. I just work with my packages in my own private little space. But I went down, I walked, I was up, I'm up. I'm elevated a little bit, and then I had to walk far to go talk to him. I was like, I don't want to tell them, and I didn't say it in a rude way. I said it in a respectful way. I don't want to go tell the managers. This was like years ago, but I said, that's how I started it. I don't want to tell the managers. I wanted to speak to you. He was like, well, go tell them. I was like, what? You freaking rude. So I did. I marched myself right over to the manager. I was trying not to do that. And maybe 6 months later, he came and apologized to me. He came and apologized, and I appreciated that so much. That's the type of person I am. If I wrong you, I usually know when I wrong somebody. I try to fix it, if it's fixable. If it's an accidental wrong, or if it's something that I couldn't help and I don't feel guilty, I won't try to right it. But if I recognize that I did something wrong, even if it's later after the fact, I want to try to make it better. And he did that, and I appreciated it a lot. So yeah, but I'm not in that department anymore. But my new boss, my new upper management, he works in that department and my department. I love that, because he understands everything I'm talking about when I'm going to report issues. Everybody keeps their sneakers in their cars, so cool. But the problem is he's telling me be patient. No, I can't be patient, because I've told him an issue this week, and this last week, the last 2 weeks, he's brand new to being my upper management, and I can't be patient, because the stuff I've been saying it for a whole year. So how much patience can I have? But he's new to the apartment. So the lady I've been reporting it to that he replaced, she said she would come be in the meeting with me because it's a room full of men. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. But she's heard all my complaints too. Yeah. So, but my department is so easy. So whatever. I just want it documented, because if I call the ethics line, nobody in my building can say I didn't try to rectify these problems before I took it to a higher level. So people are getting fired unethically. There's a lady, she might be my age or older. She got a write-up based on performance, but the lines are always stopped. No, that should not happen. And I've been in this department like 3 or 4 years, and it's never been where management doesn't make it a mission to keep the lines running at all times. But this current management, which is great personally, and he's nice, but they're doing terrible. It'll be stopped and they'll just be at the desk doing whatever they're doing. This is a priority. It's nice she's going with you. They get you when you go alone. Oh, not me though. Not at all. Not me. I'm the wrong one. I feel like I could run the place. Like, nope, not me. Not me. I am not the one. I feel like I could be in any of their positions and doing a superb job. Like, I mean, I've raised 4 boys almost by myself. Like, I've run a business for 15 years. Like, I've been bullied on YouTube for 5 years. Like, I've worked for assistant principal of administration at a school with thousands of students. That, like, I've been in a lot of situations. I think I have experience, and they got the wrong one with me. But they're not even like that. They're very nice. They just don't follow up in a timely manner. But I don't feel intimidated in the room. But I love that she offered that. And I said, oh, I told her, that's so sweet. Yes, please. That's so sweet. I love sweet and nice people. She listened to all of the management except for my direct boss. I feel really listened and really were attentively listening to what I said. But I don't feel like anyone's put in big action. But there's already been change with my new one. Was something I was complaining about. But my complaint is not a complaint. You want us to follow your standard procedures? It's only right that you do the same. We should not get written up. I haven't gotten written up, but we should not get written up when we can't even do our jobs. And if I call out a safety issue, fix the issue immediately. There's no patience. There's zero patience. Amazon says safety first. Like, safety is their biggest thing. If you're going to tell me that every day, then guess what? When I call it a safety issue that 8 people are doing, I don't care how long the paperwork takes. When you talk to them, you have to document it, and it's paperwork. When you write them up, it's document. I don't care. That's what I was told. And I'm writing that down. That is a problem. You cannot tell an associate that. But I'm not trying to get people in trouble. Not at all. Not at all. Just like that lady tried to get me fired. No. How the, like, I'm bitter on that. Like, I am very bitter about that lady. Very. I do not like her. How dare you try to get me fired? She didn't come say, well, I guess I was so intimidating she couldn't come and tell me. That's so, how do you walk yourself to HR to tell on me? Like, what? I've never punched a person with aggression. I've never pushed a person with aggression. Maybe, like, I might have had one physical fight in my house with my ex. Maybe once, and that was like 20 years ago. And that'd be stupid because he is way bigger than me. Way bigger and way stronger. I don't even know why. I was probably pregnant too. He said I always got crazy when I was pregnant. I was pregnant the whole time I was married. Not the first year. I tried to get pregnant, but I couldn't. And then after that, I just had baby after baby after baby. Like, nonstop. The whole pregnancy. I mean, the whole marriage, besides the first year, I was pregnant. Or with a little baby. And then when we split, my baby was 4 months old. I wish I could, like, watch a movie of how my life would have been if he wasn't a cheater, evil person, and we didn't split when my son was 4 months old. The life that it could have been pretty cool, and I probably would have had 4 more kids at least. And that would have been cool. Maybe I would have definitely had a daughter if I stayed married. If I stayed happily married, unless God had a different plan for my life, I would have kept going for a girl. And I probably would have kept going for 2 girls because she needs a sister. But it is not easy. It was not easy being a single parent. But it was very easy when he was not in jail. Yeah, he's in jail. Don't ask. He's evil. But it was very easy. The hard part was The hard part was when I first broke up, he didn't take the kid. He took the kids, but not the baby because I was nursing. So he didn't start taking the baby till like he was 3 because I had nursed until like 2.5 years. That last one. The other 3 boys, I did not nurse long at all, maybe 6 to 8 months because I was working, going to school. Excuse me, I was always working a job. I'm just going to finish my live stream that I need to. I'm only like 5 minutes away from what I need to finish, so I'm just going to finish it. With the first 3, I worked a full-time job, went to school. I was either in college or in beauty school, and I was working at a high school or, no, I was always working at a high school until I moved to Kansas City. And a lot of the time I was working in a beauty salon too. So my kids, my milk dried up so quick. But with the last one, I had him here and I didn't have a job. I just did like gig work, and then I worked at the salon that I'm at now, and I took him with me. So, no, when I started there, I think I was done breastfeeding. I've been there 15 years, and he's going to be 18 next month, God willing. So he was about 3. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce your name right. Inai. Things happened for a reason. God guided you away from him. How much kids do you have? Also, can we hear more about your cat? Okay, so I have 4 sons, but I had one when I was 21, and I had a boyfriend at the time, which we thought we were married because we were Israelite. And when you have intimate relations, Israelites believe you're married. And then we broke up because he cheated. That's why I'm single, because not everyone. I don't hold what was done to me against anyone new I meet. Not all men are cheaters, but from my experience in the United States, from everyone I know, I don't know a woman that is close to me that hasn't been cheated on. But I don't believe every man cheats, okay? But that's a good quality to me if he does not cheat. But then I got married maybe 3 or 4 years later, and I had 3 boys with him. So I have 4 boys. They're all grown. The youngest will be 18 next month, God willing. And now I'm single, and hopefully no more babies. I still get my period, so babies are possible, but I don't want any more because I'm 47. And I don't like to talk to any man that doesn't have children, because even if he act like he don't want any, he might change his mind. So I need him to already have children. And a lot of times I've talked to younger guys, and one had children and one didn't. I'm like, this is a deal breaker because you don't have any children. Yeah. So no, I don't want nothing temporary. So if you're with me, if you're 12 years younger and you don't have any children, I'm just a temporary thing, and I'm not interested in that. I want long-term, with the intentions of forever. Okay, talking about the cat. So I had a child that was very depressed and didn't feel love, or he was just so depressed, running away and stuff. So I don't know if someone recommended it. I don't know how, but we got a cat because it's basically a therapy animal for him. But that's why we got the cat. But the cat is not cuddly, not friendly, not nice. He is not nice for therapy. But when we got him, he did give happiness and reduce stress for everybody in the household. But he's not the type that'll come up to you and sit next to you. If you want to pet him, you got to go find him. He got to be hungry to come next to you. That's the only way he would come next to you, is because he's like, it's time to eat. But he likes to be in the same room with you. And he's probably 5 now. But I like him, and I'm taking him when I move. I'm taking him. And my son is much better now, because he got older. And yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's pretty good. But yeah, that's all about my cat. I don't know. It's big and it needs to be on a diet. He only eats 1 cup of food a day. He gets food at 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. and he's not losing any weight. And I don't take him to the vet when I should, because he needs to be put to sleep. He's so mean. Like, he would be like, ah. To get his shots or anything, or to get a checkup, he'll be like, ah, like they have to put him to sleep. And you know, your animal could pass being put to sleep. And I don't want to do that. So yeah, he's not up to date on any shots. Like, I took him once to the doctor years ago because he had some ear mites or something, which I don't know how he got that, because it comes from animal to animal, and he does not go outside. I think one of my kids brought it from sleeping over at a friend's house with the animal. That's what I think, because how else could he get it? So I had to take him to the doctor, and they had to put him to sleep because he was not going for a checkup or nothing. So they put him to sleep and they gave him treatment. And I'm like, gosh, thank God he hasn't gotten anything, but he definitely needs to go for shots and stuff. Like, I'd be scared to even hold him while they do it, but I would not be scared to like wrap him in a blanket with his head under the blanket too and go like this so they could give him his shots. But he don't go outside. So it's funny because my coworker has a cat that's way bigger than my cat, and he took him to the vet, and the vet put his cat on a diet. His cat's lost 5 pounds. I think his cat is losing weight too fast, but yeah. Very interesting. And he gives him boiled chicken for one meal, and then the special doctor prescribed diet food, which he gets from Chewy, but you have to have a prescription. Yeah, but I don't know how my cat is not losing weight when he only gets half a cup twice a day, and he's like 16.5 pounds. He's supposed to be 12 pounds, and that's a lot for, he's obese like me. Okay, I think I've done my whole 2 hours of live stream. Thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate it. Inai, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I like your name. I like unique names. Hi, Illegally Blonde. I am getting off this live stream now, but we should be live tomorrow. It should be a really interesting one. Nikki's been going hard, and her video, I saw her channel. We agreed we could see videos on each other's channel up until Thursday. So as of Thursday, she was 5 pounds down. So, and I'm positive she's sticking to the script because she wants that 40 pounds off quick in 2 months, and I have to follow suit. I might talk about that in a video here later today because I have to, it's my week to make the video. What is a space bun? Okay, I wish I could help you too. I don't know what a space bun is, but I'm about to go into this gym. My son is visiting from Job Corps. He's in there already, but I wanted to get my live stream done, and I didn't want to do my live stream on the elliptical. Oh, Nikki's still here. I didn't want to do my live stream on the elliptical because I have other things to do on my phone. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done with my 30. I'm done with my live stream. So check that off the list. We only had to do 2 hours of live stream. Nikki is walking and listening. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna get off. Have a good day. 75 days left in the year. You got 75 days. That's a lot of days left in the year, but it's not. We're almost done. It's going to go like that, okay? So, let's go. 75 as of today. So, what is your 75-day plan? Wa alaikum salam. Bye-bye.